Hello friends, welcome to this new video. So in this video we are going to generate our income statement. Okay, so now basically before generating the income statement we have to do certain modifications as well. So what I'll do, I'll just delete these two visuals. Okay, now we have to bring this table. Okay, so inside this particular table our income statement will be present. Okay, so what we have to do now, see, I'll just close this. So basically, we need our first column, income statement. Okay, so these are our statement items for which we will get the numbers. Okay, because the template is already created, right? So we are getting these particular items from that particular template. Okay, now we need respective numbers of these particular items, but before that we need to arrange these particular items in a proper way which we have arranged in the template, right? So how to do that? Basically we need row index as well. Okay, so before income statement item I'll bring row index. Now if you observe, everything is messed up, right? So the first thing which you have to do is you have to come to this particular arrow and we have to make it don't summarize. Okay, and one more thing which you have to do is show items with no data. So when you click on show items with no data, see the blank spaces will appear, okay, after, as per our template. Okay, now the next thing is it is already arranged in definite order, so that's fine. Okay, now we need, our aim is to get the respective numbers of this particular item, right? So for that we have to write down a measure, right? So again, for writing the measure we will use new measure. Just right click on income analysis, go to new measure. Now I'll tell you what you have to write. So basically the name of our new measure will be selected year actual. So selected year actual will be equals to, we will make one variable, we'll take one variable, the name of the variable will be current item. So this current item will be equals to selected value from our income statement template, right? So okay, done. So we, as we have assigned the variable, now the next thing is this variable should return something, right? So we will write down return. Okay, then in the new line we will use switch function. So switch function, then inside switch we will use true. If the condition is true, then it will return something, so true. Now if the current item is equals to total revenue, if the current item is equals to total revenue, then it should divide revenue by 1000. If something happen, it should return 0, right? Then now let's say first we will try this one whether it is working or not, and then we will write down the second current item, right? So if you hit enter, now see the place where total revenue is present, right? So it will return some number. Okay, so let's see whether it is working or not. Now our total revenue is here, but number is not returning because we haven't selected this selected year actual in this particular table. So I'll just bring it here. Now see, we have total revenue. So similarly for each and every item some number should be present. Okay, so we will just modify our measure. Okay, we'll just remove this bracket, comma, then second current item. So second current item is equals to total COGS. So again, divide COGS by 1000. If some error goes, it will return 0, comma, then third current item. if third current item is equals to total gross profit, gross profit by 1000, okay, this is done. The next current item, gross profit percentage, so now we have to format this particular percentage, right? So we will not use divide and all, we will use format function. Now in which way we have to format? So gross profit margin, so it should be like 0.00 percentage, like this. Then again current item, total other expenses, other expenses by 1000, then net profit and net profit percentage is remaining. So current item is equals to total net profit, you can also type with me, right? So that will be more feasible. Total net profit, again divide, we are dividing this net profit by 1000, again it will return 0. If something happen, it will return 0. Then at last, this will be the last one, current item, and the last remaining will be net profit percentage, right? If current item is equals to net profit percentage, so again we have to use format. So net profit margin, sorry, it should not be gross, it should be net. Net profit margin, comma, how, what should be the format? It should be 0.00 percentage, like this. Bracket close and comma. Now the next thing which we have to do here is we'll type blank and we will close the syntax, and if you hit enter, now see what will happen. For each and every item whatever we are given in the current item, right, we are getting the respective numbers, but we are not getting the numbers for this one, distributor, export, wholesale, like this. Okay, why? So we have to just modify this measure a bit, and what modification we will do is we will remove blank, and instead of blank we will use calculate function. We will remove this blank, we will use calculate function. For calculate, what we will do, we will use actuals. What we have created one actual, right, in income analysis. So actuals, okay, and we will apply filter in this one. So we will use filter function. So once filter function you have typed, so we are doing this for income statement data table. We have selected the table, and this we are doing for items. Is equals to current item. So how many bracket we have opened? 1, 2 bracket we have to closed. Now if you hit enter, now see, we are getting the values for each and every item which are present in our first list, right? And this is great. So what we will do, we will just select this particular one, and home table is income analysis, that is fine. So general, in currency format we will use this one, so that negative numbers will be in bracket. Okay, so if positive number is there, it will directly give the number, and if negative number is there, it will return the number inside the bracket. Bracket means negative number. Now let's say we want, for each and every item we want this particular number, okay, by year, means year should be in column. So how to do that one? So we have date table, right? So we have year as well. So inside column year, so instead of sum of year, okay, we will remove this one. So basically in column we can arrange this in year as well. Okay, basically this particular data. Now let's say we want to find out something for what was this particular number in 2014 or 2015, like this. Okay, so short year we can get in columns. Okay, I'll tell you this in next video basically. So what modification we need to do now? So basically this will be our income statement. Now whatever the modifications are, we are going to do in the next video. Okay, so basically color and all, like presentation, we will do in our final video. Okay, so basically whenever the income statement and balance statement or and cash flow statement is generated, right, after that we will do the modification in presentation. Okay, so right now we are just finding out the numbers. So thank you, I hope you like this particular video.